We were supposed to start picking Monday, and all of a sudden Friday we got a call. Don't pick. We don't need anything. Whatever we make, 75% loss.
Because what they're doing is they're taking
what
we produced last year in total, which is a bad year because it's like a really dry year. They're taking 25% of that amount, and that's what they're going to take.
See, they find the buyer in Canada, but I don't.
Yeah. So we luckily found somebody, so we got a little bit more out, but even then it's close to like 30% of what we would normally make. So it's pretty much 70% loss. Dollar amount, probably close to like over $100,000 easy for raspberries. Like there could be potential bankruptcies this year, it seems like.
I have found some other options that I have been able to continue to pick. I know that the option I have now is not going to be able to get me all the way through, and I don't know whether something else is going to work out. I keep, waking up every morning and like, well, I get to pick this morning, and we'll see what happens in the next couple days. But at this point, I think I can pick for probably another 4 or 5 days until I have an issue with the buyer that I have being at max where they want me to ship to them.
Government should do something, to try to save farmers.
It's all being like outsourced, like Mexico, Europe, Chile, and all that. So it's like, I just feel like if there was a way to keep everything in America and like keep our economy going, and that like should be first priority. And then even like the fruit we're shipping to Canada, they're putting it in cold storage until they can find a buyer. So it's like we gave it away, but we don't even know when we're gonna get paid for it. But at least it's like better than like not having anything.
Not going to the ground.
Fall on the ground, because that's just like kind of breaks your heart after all the work you put into it. So it's better than nothing. But even then, it's like I wish there was a better situation going on where we could do more.
They are full too in Canada.
It's the same situation.
They're not taking from everybody.
A lot of it depends on things totally outside of our control. We all love what we're doing. We all want to continue this. A lot of us have a lot of family heritage behind us. But in the market that we're in, and this is both in the dairy industry and in the raspberry industry, labor costs are just huge for us. Land costs are really high here. And then when you're competing with overseas product that they don't have near the labor costs. I mean, they're the 20th of the labor cost on their raspberry harvest than what we have. And so, it makes you question long term whether it's viable. I mean, if they continue to grow down in Mexico and in Eastern Europe and at that super low cost, it's great for them, but it's going to be at a cost of losing U.S. Growers, and so that's it's definitely concerning, and it makes us question whether we want to continue to do it, because you can deal with a low year, as long as you know that it's going to get better, in the future. But when it looks a little bit dark right now, it makes you really question whether maybe we need to look at doing something else.